On today's adventure, we head into the back roads of northern Arizona for some woodland photography, some animal photography. All the while, we'll see some incredible scenery and discuss photography tips along the way. Then finally, we reach an area of the forest to see how the area is recovering from a recent fire. All right, welcome back to another adventure here on the channel. As always, I am John Manette, and today we are headed back into the forest for some more forest or woodland photography, and it's going to be incredible. We're on a road that is just north of the San Francisco Peaks, a road I have never been on before. So we're going to experience this incredible location together, and we're already at our first stop today. This incredible view behind me here, these stunning mountains back here, and it's a real interesting composition to start with because it is such a different type of scene that you would find here in northern Arizona. Normally these mountains are covered in pine trees, but this is a little bit different, a lot more grass. Trees are a lot more sparse, and then there's this beautiful grass down here below. Makes for a incredible spot. Where I parked is actually a campground, and it would be a fantastic place to camp because this is about as good as it gets here in northern Arizona. It's incredible here. This campsite already has wood provided and a pile of extra wood over there. Incredible. So as I mentioned a few moments ago, the area we are exploring today is the Forest Road 418, and it is on the north side of the San Francisco Peaks. Here's a map of how to get to the starting locations, and it is kind of a through road, so you can take it from either direction, and I'll show you where both those are right now. Your first location is located off of Highway 180 north of Flagstaff. The second location is off of 89 heading north towards Page. Just a little ways down the road, we found this incredible meadow open up with views of the San Francisco Peaks. What an incredible drive this has been so far. I would estimate I'm about halfway through. The cell service here is not great on the very back side here, so keep that in mind when you're coming out. But what's really cool is I found a few very interesting trees, including this one I am approaching now. That's fantastic. Check this out. It's like a corkscrew. I'm not quite sure how that forms. If you have any idea, please leave a comment down below. That is very interesting to see a tree growing in that unusual shape. So let's get some pictures taken because I think this is pretty special. And you know me, whenever I'm doing forest photography, I'm always moving around the subject to see what the best angle is. So let's find it. So I've been looking around this tree for a little while now, and my first thought was I really like these rocks here in the foreground with the tree kind of in the mid to background. But what I found is I think this is the best angle, and only because it provides the best view of the tree itself without too many background obstructions. So let me show you that final result now. I think I see a deer. Oh yeah, check this out. There's just stunning views everywhere you go here. Gorgeous. Just over here, those beautiful mountains. There's actually a couple more mountains back this way, a little bit more visible. Stunning. Just stunning. Well, we just passed a sign that said burn area and a few more pieces of information about that, but it's incredible because in the last few years there have been some devastating fires rolling through this area, and especially on the eastern side of this 418 forest road. So I'm already starting to see a lot of burnt trees. The grass down below and the kind of forest floor is coming alive, but the trees definitely still have that char from the past. So let's get a little further up and we'll explore some of the burned areas and see what it's looking like even after just a few years. It actually looks pretty good considering the fire ripped through here just a few years ago. You can see a lot of these big tall mullein plants. I've been told that those grow after a fire. Something about the soil and what's in the soil makes them grow so abundantly in a post-fire scenario. But you can see the trunks of the trees are quite charred, and many of them up here you'll see have no pine needles at all. So I'm presuming that they are dead, but I'm not an expert on the subject. But there is a ton of trees like this in the area that are just burned to a crisp on the trunks, and then no leaves, or pine needles rather, on the top. So pretty wild, but very, very beautiful with these mullein plants all through here with these little yellow flowers on their stalks. Beautiful plants. Let's take a look around and see what kind of pictures we can find of this area in renovation. Well, that's going to conclude another incredible adventure here on the channel. I hope you have enjoyed coming along and checking out Forest Road 418 here in northern Arizona. If you're interested in another incredible adventure with some fantastic photography tips, check this one out here. Otherwise, I'll see you on that next adventure.